Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request for Fallen Rain, who wanted the Efreet Nacht with dual blades as Crownslayer from Arknights. I know absolutely nothing about Arknights, but I got as close to the design as I conceivably could, because, as I mentioned before, trying to match these things up correctly can be very hard. I've already been basically alerted to the fact that there is an Isaac here, because I have been hit with both an individual spot and the group ping, which means, besides me standing out in the open with my back to the enemy team, they know exactly where I am anyway. So yeah, I can't, unless I get behind something that is not paying attention, which, would be the dream, I am not going to sneak up on anything here. So just, finding a good target and dealing with it as well as I can is ideal. The dual swing knocked over both of those, and then on to my real objective, which is get this Isaac out of here. Because when you are a stealth raid, that is goal number one. Unfortunately, the other four members of the team are probably off fighting the other two members of their team. And yeah, that's just what happens when you get split up from your team. But also, just if you are all collectively in one place, odds are very good that somebody is off somewhere else fighting all the enemies that have not converged on you yet. So that is just a thing to remember. And there is the Isaac, and I am just going to get in there and stab at a good one if I can. And instead, I'm just stunning my whole team. But they stunned it in time for me to get the kill. Happy for that. The single kunai stuns the double kunai heavy stagger, which will take a virulent custom and presumably almost anything else out of the air. Big swing, not quite enough to kill. But, damage. I'll take damage. And the virulent, that's right, it's probably... Is this a standard... Okay, that's a standard virulent, because the Efreet Nacht comes in at 350, and I think tops out at 500. So, yeah, that's not a custom, that's a virulent. I'm so used to seeing more customs than just regular garden variety virulents, I sometimes forget they exist, even when I should know better. But yeah, the Isaac and the Nacht both top out at 500, so that is where we are. Just got marked again, so that's okay, because nobody else is here at the moment. That could change at a moment's notice because of, yes, that checkpoint behind me. Because I swear every time, I get good and focused on fighting something, I have my back to an enemy checkpoint. Which, okay, stop the virulent mid-spin, or mid-swing. I'm the one who went spin. And I'm the one who's about to go spin again. Okay, about 4,000 damage for a spin, not bad. And my Heavy Stagger Edition double kunai are recharged. Unfortunately, I missed. And somebody's behind me, which is even more unfortunate because now I'm dead. But, okay, yeah. We're doing, I think we're doing fairly well. I didn't get a full chance to look at the score there as I went by, but I will take another look. Yeah, definitely. Almost 2-1, 6250 to 3150. Okay, yeah, now we're more than 2-1, but we were 50 points off from it a second ago there. And let's see. Yeah, just waiting for a chance to come back, see what I can do. Yeah, if the Isaac has not pinged me yet, I have a little bit of time actually being stealthy. That is, this Isaac player, I will say, doing their job well, because, half the job or more is just keep the pings up, mark everything you can, make sure that your team has eyes on anything, even or especially, a stealth raid running around. Again, I am a stealth raid currently standing in the middle of the street, so not ideal. Did not hit the Crab Gelgug, which, yeah, the GK... And I'm just going to run away now, because I, shouldn't have gotten that far from the team anyway, probably. And yeah, I'm just gonna take the enemy team right to them. Heavy Stagger. There we go. Took out the Gan, which was not in good health to begin with. It, I think, was about to sit down to repair when it got this encounter sprung on it. But, I was going to die myself if I didn't bring it back to the team, so I didn't really have a lot of choice there. And I think, given that we killed that and I'm about to kill this or get close, it worked out to the good. So we've still got a lead, that's for sure. Let's see, stopped Virulent, stabbed Virulent, Virulent tackled me, and again I am dead. I'm taking a lot of deaths, but to be honest, in a melee raid that is kind of not unusual, especially for me, but just in general. The idea, if you're playing something fragile, the idea is to kill more things, kill at least 2 things every life, I guess, is what you get down to. Because then you are at least, justifying the points you have ceded to the enemy. But we're ahead still a little bit, 77 to 61. And yeah, I am currently still invisible. Now I'm not, because I just got pinged. But that's okay, because I managed to catch 2 things. Crabgoog managed to get out of it, but missed all of its melee, so I had a chance to get some good hits in. Kapool, I think, just tried to lunge for me rather than tackle. So, but now this is a really bad spot, because when you get cornered like this, you can't actually tell a lot of the time if you are knocked down or not. So it's hard to tell when or how to respond. That said, though, one of our Jettas just absolutely bailed me out of the fire, took down both enemies, and kept me alive, and I am especially grateful. That was great. It's always nice when you end up in a moment of good teamwork with random people in raided or even in quick, just because. Yeah, just that, I don't coordinate that well with people I can talk to sometimes. I am kind of an excitable klutz when it comes to this game. You've probably noticed by now, though, somebody was talking the other day about how, you seem to play relatively well, and it's like, I've said before a few times, and man, that is the most slow-motion stabbing death I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I have told people multiple times, you think I play well because you only see the very best I ever do. I am not a very consistent person when it comes to this game, which is why I basically pre-record all my rounds anymore, because there was a time, especially during GBO1, when I was getting very frustrated and short-tempered at times during my videos, and it was not making for fun videos. So I would much rather just record in advance and, be able to come up with something that I enjoy more and that hopefully, you all do too. But we've got this. The enemy team managed to get really close. I probably could have killed that Virulent if I'd swung on it, but there were so many things close that I wanted those iframes to end the round on, because they did get really close to our score. So, yeah. But I managed top damage at 145k, 1200 assist, and top diversions. Which, yeah, once you know a stealth raid's there, if it's marked, you're going to pay attention. So that's fair. 2 and 4, yeah, not a lot of kills, but a ton of damage. So I'll take that. And I hope you enjoyed it, Rain, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I'm not a person who believes generally that higher levels of low-cost things don't do well. I think they can do particularly well, but I've always had really good luck at 500 with the Efreet Nacht. So I don't know why that is, but I'm not going to knock it, because it is it's a pretty good suit even at that level. Generally, I'd take the single blade, because I feel like it does more damage, but also just the spinning downswing on the double blades definitely kept me alive when multiple enemies were on me at least once during this round.